Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, ENNIS Incorporated just filed an 8K announcing their quarterly financial results, and I'm seeing a few things that paint a picture of their current performance. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company released their earnings, and while it is not a huge shocker, the details give us a good look at how they are doing. This is what we call a current report filing, or an 8K. Companies use these to announce big news that shareholders need to know right away. In this case, ENNIS Incorporated is letting everyone know about their financial performance for the last quarter. This is the main event for today. ENNIS Incorporated put out a press release on the 22nd of June 2026, sharing how they did financially for the 3 months that ended on May 31st, 2026. This is where we get the juicy numbers that tell us about the company's health. So this press release is basically a summary of their performance. It is like looking at a report card. We're going to dive into what those numbers mean for the company and for investors. Now, for a bit of housekeeping, the company also mentioned their upcoming annual meeting of shareholders. This is where the company leadership talks directly to the owners of the company, the shareholders, to discuss their progress and future plans. It is scheduled for the 16th of July 2026. The core of this filing really comes down to the financial results they announced. While the filing itself directs us to a press release for the specifics, the fact that it is being filed as an 8K means these results are considered important enough for immediate public disclosure. This usually means they are announcing earnings, and we want to see if those earnings are good or bad. Given the recent news headlines that show some mixed results for ENNIS Incorporated, like a drop on Q4 2026 earnings back in April, we'll be looking closely at these new numbers to see if they are trending upwards or if the company is still facing challenges. Looking at the broader context, ENNIS Incorporated is in the business equipment and supply sector. Their market cap is around $518 million. And they have a price to earnings ratio of about 12.3, which is generally considered reasonable. They have a good number of employees, over 1,800, and their stock has been trading in a pretty narrow range over the last year. Major institutional investors like BlackRock and Vanguard hold significant stakes, which often indicates a degree of stability or confidence from larger players in the market. However, the market doesn't always agree perfectly with institutional investors, as we saw with that Q4 earnings dip. The key takeaway here is that ENNIS Incorporated is reporting their latest financial numbers. We're waiting to see if these new results show a turnaround from previous challenges or if the company is continuing on a more difficult path. The market will be watching closely to see how these numbers compare to expectations and what they signal for the company's future direction. Without the actual press release content within this filing, we're relying on the context and the fact that this is a material event announcement. That is my take. Stay decoded. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more insights. You can join our Discord community linked in the description.